Since the start of this hardcore series, the most requested thing by far has been to make a raid farm. So today, not only are we going to be doing that, but I'll also be making as many useful farms as I possibly can in 100 days. This is going to be fun. Let's get started. The first farm I need to build is a sugarcane farm, since we're going to be needing a lot of rockets to fly around and gather materials today. Luckily, this farm is pretty easy to build. First, I need to head to the nether and over to my bartering farm to grab all of this quartz, which is going to be used to craft a bunch of observers. The next ingredient is pistons, and I'm actually all out of wood, so I need to grow some trees real quick. Maybe I should have started with the tree farm, but that's fine because I'll be needing all these leaves to make a farm later on. There we go. I have all of my wood, which I can turn into planks to craft the rest of these pistons. Now for some redstone, stuff for the collection system, some building blocks, a few random items, and glass to enclose all of it. Wait. Did I just hear a chicken? And there we go, that's all the ingredients. Now, I want these farms to be huge, but we can't build them around my base because it's gonna get in the way of my build. So I'm gonna put all these farms into an industrial district right over here. And there's already the creeper farm from last episode. Now, I already marked it out with all these yellow pillars, so I just have to flatten out the entire area. This took a super long time, but with the help of my allays, it went a lot faster. Okay, that took way longer than it should have, but the industrial district is all flat now. So now it's time to build the farm. And it's gonna go right here in this corner. To build this farm, first I have to make a hopper minecart unloader, which looks something like this. And now to place down a bunch of blocks for the collection system. Now let's test it out with some items. And it should stop. There we go. And it's unloading into the chest right here. Now that I have the collection system done, I can place some dirt on top of all the rails like this, with waterlogged stairs on the sides. That way I can plant sugarcane on top. And there we go. Now I can plant all the sugarcane. Now I can place all the pistons right here and surround the entire thing with glass. And there we go. That's one pod done. Now, since this wouldn't be very fast on its own, I'm going to repeat this 10 times until we have a massive sugarcane farm. Now I have pod number 2 done, pods number 3 and 4 are done, and oh hey, it's day 690. Pods number 5 and 6 are done, so are 7 and 8, and so are 9 and 10. The sugarcane farm is finally done. Now I wonder how much I've gotten in the time that I built this thing. Okay, already 2 stacks. That's actually pretty good. But now that I have this farm done, it's time for the next farm, which is gonna be an Enderman XP farm. My gold farm is already a pretty good XP farm, but I want to have an XP farm in every dimension. So for the end dimension, it's gonna be an Enderman XP farm. This farm is even easier to build than the sugarcane farm, with the main ingredient being 7 stacks of spruce leaves, 44 stone, 26 carpet, 6 daylight sensors, and everything else. Now we just need to head to the end, and I'm gonna center the farm off in this direction on the obsidian platform right here. Let's just jump down real quick. And now to get down there safely, I'm gonna place a lava bucket, and once it reaches the bottom, I can pick up the lava and place water right next to it. Then it should turn all of this into cobblestone, and now I can carefully make my way down here. Wait a second, I have to grab the leaves first. And once I reach the very bottom right here, I can place a leaf and then bridge out at least 128 blocks. Okay, here we are. Now I just have to widen this platform to be 3 wide. And then right here is where the spawning platform is going to go. Then I can grab the rest of my leaves and make a perimeter of leaves 5 blocks in each direction from the spawning platform. And that's the spawning platform complete. Now I can come over here and start building some steps. And now I just have to build up a few blocks from here, place down a rail. Wait a second, you can't place rails on leaves? What? I guess I need to go back here and grab 1 end stone real quick. But now that I have this, I can grab all my ender pearls and spam them until I get an endermite. Wait a second. I got it first try. Okay, now I have to name tag this guy, and it's gonna be after one of the commenters on my last video. If you want to be named after something in the world, all you have to do is leave a comment. No, it's gonna kill me. Oh my gosh. It's a disaster, guys. I'm gonna try to build a little staircase like this. Now, if I break these 2 right here, wait a second, it's working. Now I can grab my minecart, and it's in. Okay, that was a little dangerous, but we got it done. Let's just push them off the edge like this now, and there we go. Now I can break this. Oh my gosh. Guys, okay. I was not expecting there to be a hole right there. Now I need to make sure this guy is pushed back here real quick, and then we can place a carpet on top. And that should be the farm all done. Let's break these torches, and once I fly over here, Enderman should start spawning. Okay, there they are. It's working. Holy, oh my gosh. I think I messed something up though, because there's a few of them that are falling off. Oh, I know why. It's because I forgot to place the trap doors right here. Let's test it out one more time, and let's see, are they gonna get stuck? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how fast this thing is. Okay, it's safe to say that it works. And now that I have the Enderman farm done, it's time for the next farm, which is going to be a wither skeleton farm. I haven't made a way to get out of my nether hub just yet, so I'm going to have to break some blocks to get out. But before we can build this farm, I have to find a good place to build it. It has to be built in a fortress in a soul sand valley, and ideally it has to be pretty exposed. So this might take a while to find the right fortress. All right, we have more soul sand valley over here, but no fortresses. So the hunt continues. After flying around for what seemed like forever, I finally found a fortress that I think should work. It's completely within a soul sand valley and is exposed on top, which should make building the spawning platform much easier. So now we just have to collect up the blocks that I need to build this farm. I flew back to these coordinates earlier and broke a piece of bedrock so I could get home easier. But the first ingredient for this farm is 14 stacks of nether bricks. So I'm gonna make a quick pit stop at my bartering farm and gather up all these bricks and turn them into bricks. Next, I need just over a stack of glass, some walls, obsidian, materials to spawn an iron golem, some building blocks, and a few random items. Now, the only thing left for me to get is 4 turtle eggs and 3 cobwebs. I think on this beach right over here, there should be some turtles. Let's grab out my trusty shears and get these guys to breed. All right, we have 2 eggs, time to get 2 more. And there we go. Oh, we have 4 this time. That's one of the 2 ingredients complete. Now we just have to get 3 cobwebs. Last time I needed to get some cobwebs, I went to a Badlands biome and it worked out pretty good. So that's where I'm headed. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's a pink sheep. I think this is the first pink sheep that I found in this world. And we'll make sure that you don't die, okay? Oh, I see cobwebs. We'll grab out my trusty shears once again and collect up 1, 2, and 3 cobwebs. And now that I have all the blocks, it's time to build this farm. First, we'll head back to the nether and over to where I'm gonna build the farm. Okay, here we are. And the spawning platform is gonna go right along here. Oh gosh. Oh, there's lots of blazes. Let's grab some fire resistance real quick. And before this, I already found the top of the fortress bounty box, so this is where the spawning platform is gonna go. And this is how big it's gonna be. Wait a second, I messed up. This farm is supposed to be centered in between 4 chunks, and I totally forgot to do that. So I'm gonna have to tear down a big portion of this and start again. Okay, I fixed it, but I'm all out of nether bricks because most of them fell into the lava when I was tearing down the old platform. So I need to head back up here and back over to my bartering farm to get the rest of the nether bricks. I'm not sure how much more I need, but I'll get about 8 stacks. Oh my gosh. Okay, it looks like the spawning platform is definitely working. And there we go. All the nether brick is placed down. And now right here in the center, I have to build up 2 layers of walls. And this is where the iron golem is gonna go. And then 6 obsidian on top like this. The iron golem in the center is gonna lure all the skeletons around here, and they're gonna walk right up these stairs and straight into the portal. And now that I have this center area done, I can start spawning the iron golem. I really hope he just falls right in, please. Oh, he's stuck. Wait, what's happening? Why does he not want to go in? Let's see if I can get this to work. He needs to come in like this, and then I have to pull him on the side right here. And now that he's right up against the side, I can place the iron bars, I think. There we go. Okay, that actually was not too bad. Now to just build up the portal, and that's the center of the spawning platform complete. And now the last step is to light the portal, and that's everything done below the nether roof. So let's fly back up here and find my coordinates that I marked earlier, which is right here. And now we just have to build up 125 blocks above the portal, and this is what the above bedrock section of the farm looks like. Now I just have to record my coordinates and we can go through. Oh, I'm above an ocean. And wait, look at this. There's 2 ocean monuments right next to each other. Maybe I can do a build here in the future. And now that I have that torn down, I need to make my way to the coordinates that I marked down earlier. And this is what the overworld section of the farm looks like. Let's hop back through the portal and see if this farm even works. Okay, hopefully I end up back where I started. Please. Okay, looks like things are working. Now before we start the farm, I actually have to go back down here real quick and get rid of those netherrack blocks. Oh my... Okay, what am I doing? Oh my, what is wrong with me? I need to get 2 more out of here. Oh my gosh. It's like I'm trying to die. So far, it looks like a bunch of wither skeletons are spawning up here, which is promising. And they're all trying to kill me. That's great. But now the last thing we have to do to get this farm to work is to open all this up right here. And we should be good to go. And once I step down onto the AFK platform, the farm should start working. But it takes a few minutes to start working. So I'm going to wait here until it starts. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes now, and I still haven't seen a single skeleton. I think something's going wrong. Okay, I don't see any skeletons over here, which means they should be going through the portal, right? I really don't want to step through this portal though, because I know I'll die. And it looks like there's still nothing in here. So I don't know what to do. I think I have an idea. I'm going to fly down over in this direction, far enough away from the farm, and I'm going to build a portal. Now I can go through it, and let's see if I can find where this farm is built. Okay, here it is. I found it. Let's see if there's anything over here. Okay, it doesn't look like it. I have no idea what I did wrong. We're supposed to come out of here and then go up into this portal. Maybe I messed something up with the coordinates? Give me a second to figure it out. Okay, I figured out what I did wrong, and I built this entire thing 1 block too high. So I guess I'm gonna have to lower it by 1 block. This is not gonna be very fun. Wait a second, that also means I'm gonna have to lower the area in the overworld by 1 block too. It's a disaster. I guess this is what I get for not following the instructions very carefully, but it's gonna be worth it, because once this farm is done, it's gonna go so fast. Okay, the whole thing has been rebuilt 1 block lower, but before I light any of these portals, I'm gonna go back through that other portal that I just built, and then I can make my way back to the overworld section of the farm, which is right here. And we also have to move this whole thing 1 block lower too. Okay, that's the overworld section all done, but before I light these portals, I need to fly back to my other portal real quick, and I can relight this portal. Now I can fly all the way back up here. Just kidding, I'm out of rockets. Oh my god! What is wrong with me? I tried to place down the shulker box, but I placed down the bed instead. Okay, maybe I should have started with the raid farm because I'm going through a lot of totems right now. But now I can come back up here, light this portal, as well as this portal, and then I can go back to my other portal. This is quite the process, guys. And then fly back to the farm. Now I should be able to light this portal and then this portal. And if all goes according to plan, once I hop through here, I should be back at the farm in the nether. Okay, all the portals link together correctly. Now let's wait here and see if this farm actually works. Oh my gosh, it's working. I see some wither skeletons up here. Oh, here they come. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It finally works. That was quite the process, but I finally got this farm to work. And it's actually going pretty fast. Not even 1 minute of using the farm and I already have 2 skulls. But now that I have this farm done, it's on to the next farm. We don't have any time to waste, especially because I spent so long building that last farm. And that's going to be a wither rose farm. Since right now I don't have a reliable way to get black dye. And I actually just realized I need to head back to the farm real quick because the first ingredient that we have to get is 3 wither skeleton skulls. Since to build this farm, we're going to need to spawn a wither. Okay, there we go. We got one. That was not difficult at all. So now that I have that, let's go get the rest of the items. The first item that I need is a bunch of building blocks, a bunch of carpet, a stack of ender pearls, some glass, some chests, some hoppers, materials to spawn the wither, 2 enchanting tables, kind of a weird item, a couple of water buckets, a name tag, which I'm going to name Wither Rose Go Burr, and a red mushroom. And that's all the items, but there's still one thing that I have to get, which is 16 eggs. Kind of a weird item, but if you remember earlier, I heard a chicken underneath here. Let's see if I hear it. Oh, I just heard it. It's like right down here. If I dig down right here, oh, it's off to my right. It's this way now. Wait. What? What is a chicken doing down here? Oh my gosh, it's E from the One Chunk world. How did you get here? Okay, well, now that we have a chicken, I can use him to get some eggs. I don't want him to escape just yet, but I'm gonna go back to the storage cave, craft up a single hopper, grab some glass, and 1 chest, and I'm gonna use E to make an egg farm. So now I'm gonna bring him over here. Come here, friend. And there's our egg farm. Now all we have to do is wait for this guy to lay some eggs. Wait a second, is that the first piece of lore on the hardcore world? I think it is. Okay, E has laid 4 eggs so far, but I think I'm gonna make this farm go a little bit faster. Let's see if I can get 1 more chicken. There we go. And this one is going to be named A. So we have E and A. After waiting around for quite a while, E and A have laid all of the eggs that I'll need for this farm. So now it's time to build this thing. First, we have to head over to the end. And now I have to find a nearby end gateway. Wait a second. Is that one? Oh, it is. And it's actually super close to my original end gateway. This is going to be perfect. So now step 1 is to grab some dirt, my mushroom, and some bone meal. And we have to place 3 dirt on top of it like this. And the same thing on the bottom. And now I can plant my mushroom and grow it. And this should hopefully get rid of the end portal. Hello, why is it not working? Wait, what? What? Why did it not work? Okay, well, I'm all out of bone meal, so I'll have to head back home real quick. It really isn't easy to build these farms, is it? Okay, let's try again. Ah, there we go. Now I can get rid of all of this, and the portal should be broken. Yep, there it is. And now it's on to the next step, which is going to be building the area for the chicken. And hopefully 7 eggs is enough. Oh my gosh, I got it first try. And this guy is going to be named Sports, after E, A, and Sports. Kind of a dumb name, but at least it's kind of funny. And now I can place a slab over the chicken to keep it safe and double carpets all around. And now to build the collection system and then to build up the drop chute where the endermen are going to fall down. And I realize I forgot one thing. At the bottom of the drop chute, I have to add an enchanting table. Oh wait, I also forgot something else. I need a name tag to name the endermite. And this one's going to be named Firefox after one of the commenters on my last video. Now to fly back to the end one more time and finish building this drop chute. And here we are. Now I just have to build out the spawning platforms, which is now done. And now we have to build up a little area in the center right here for where the endermite is going to go. Let's see how long it takes. Am I really about to go through a whole stack of pearls? Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to have to kill some endermen to get more. Oh my god, they're picking up the blocks. I forgot they could do that in hard mode. It's not working. What? I went through almost 2 stacks of pearls. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna fly back to the main end island real quick and head over to my enderman farm. There should be a ton of pearls in here. There we go. Now, hopefully one of these will spawn an endermite. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh my god, okay. I really need that raid farm because I keep popping totems. What is that, like the 4th one this episode? Okay, I forgot to press record, but I finally managed to get an endermite, but it fell off the platform. So now I have to bring it back up. This farm is just a continual disaster. Wait, where did he go? Don't tell me he fell down here. Ah, oh no, he died. Okay, well, I gotta go get another name tag. I can't believe this. There we go. Okay, wow. It might have taken me forever, but I finally got it done. But now I can get rid of all this dirt and tower up with a bunch of scaffolding to make the AFK AFK platform. And here we are. Wait, what? What happened to the minecart? It just disappeared. It looks like I'm gonna have to get another endermite. And there we go. We finally have an endermite. But now that I have this done, there's only one thing left to do to call this farm complete. And that's to summon the wither. Now, before we can summon the wither, I have to block off the chicken like this. We have to place 3 like this, and then I have to quickly place water on top. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Placing water on top, and then I'm gonna run away a little bit. Well, there's only one way to... Oh, no. Wait, what? It just killed the chicken. I don't think I did this right. This farm is not going well. I need to do some research. But first, I need to kill this wither. And there we go. I guess it's time to try again. All right, I finally managed to get another chicken, but there's one more thing we have to do before I summon the wither. And that's to get rid of all these chorus plants, and then place down a bunch of water within a 24-block radius of the farm. This is to prevent the wither from getting distracted and to prevent endermen from teleporting. Okay, with all the water placed, I'm finally ready to summon the wither. I really hope it doesn't break like last time. Okay, here goes nothing. We're good to go. Did that chicken just die? I think I just heard the chicken die. Oh no, it's alive. Okay. It just died again. What? Why? Why is it doing that? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, there goes my totem. What a disaster. I don't know what's happening, guys. I'll be back after I do some more troubleshooting. Everything that could have possibly gone wrong with this farm did. First, it was the endermite dying, then the chicken, then the wither was blowing up the farm. It was a constant disaster. But after lots of trial and error, I figured out what was wrong and managed to get the farm working with a pretty scuffed mechanic. Okay, moment of truth. All the skulls are getting deflected. It appears to be working. Let's go on top to the AFK platform and see if we can get some wither roses. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Let's go down here and see if we have any roses. Looks like the chicken is still alive and all the endermen are dying. And there we go. Oh my gosh, it's finally working. And now that I finally finished this cursed farm, it's on to the next farm. And that's going to be a giant melon and pumpkin farm. Since right now, the only way that I've been able to make a ton of emeralds is by selling iron to all of my villagers. So this next farm will help me make a ton of emeralds because I kind of need my iron. Luckily, to build this farm, it's just as simple as the sugarcane farm, with the first ingredient being lots of pistons, lots of observers, lots of note blocks. Now for this farm, I need a ton of building blocks, and I just ran out of all my smooth stone. But lucky for me, since I messed up on that wither rose farm so much, I have 2 nether stars. So with 5 pieces of glass and 3 obsidian, I can make a beacon. Now to grab 2 stacks and 36 of iron blocks and make my way over to an area that I've been using to mine for stone. And there it is. It's an entire chunk. Right down here, I've already dug out an area for a beacon, so it'll be as simple as placing it down and activating the beacon. Now I can put haste 2 on it, and I can get back to work clearing out this entire chunk. And there we go. That should be more than enough stone. So I'll pop it all into my furnaces, and we should have all the building blocks that I'll need for this farm. After trading with villagers for so long, I finally have everything. I forgot just how much redstone I would need. Looks like I'll be needing to make a witch farm sometime soon, but now that I have all the items, it's time to build this thing. It's gonna go right over here in the industrial district in between the creeper farm and the sugarcane farm. First, I have to lay down the floor where all the rails are gonna go, and then over here, I need to build a hopper minecart unloader. There we go, and now I have to place all of the rails. Now to place the hopper minecart, and then on top of all of this is gonna be a bunch of dirt. And now to waterlog some stairs, and then I have to hoe every other piece of dirt in a grid pattern just like this. And now that I have that done, I can start planting up all of my melons and pumpkins. Now on top of here is where all the observers and pistons are gonna go. And there we go, that's what this looks like. Kind of crazy to be honest. And then I'm gonna add 1 layer of glass on top of the entire thing, and that's 1 module done. And I'm gonna repeat this 5 times until we have a massive melon and pumpkin farm. This is gonna take a while. And there we go, the massive melon and pumpkin farm is finally complete. Let's see what I've managed to get so far. Okay, that's actually not too bad considering that most of these crops aren't even fully grown yet. What about the sugarcane farm? Okay, that's actually pretty good. These farms are working well. But now that I have this farm done, it's on to the next and last farm, and that's the raid farm. I'm down to my last totem right now because for some reason I used an insane amount this episode, so I need to get this farm done quick. The first thing I need for this farm is a quad beacon, so I'm gonna head back to the nether and over to the wither skeleton farm to get 12 wither skeleton skulls. And not even 5 minutes later, I already have 12. This farm is so good. And now I can grab 16 soul sand and head over to the end, since I'm gonna kill these the easy way under the bedrock. First, we have to fly over to the main portal, and then we're gonna go underneath it, and then I can dig out a little area down here. I'm not sure if this is too high, but we'll test it out. Okay, it worked. We'll wait for the wither to spawn. Wait, I should probably run away. I don't want to die. There we go. Oh my god, it flew away. Wait, what? It didn't work. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to kill the wither again. I didn't want to do this, but we're fighting the wither again. Oh, and it's dead. All right, that's 1 of 4 withers. Okay, there it is. And it flew away again. What? Why? And that's wither number 2 done. Please don't escape. Oh my gosh. And that's wither number 3 done. Okay, Let's see if this works. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I think it's placed correctly this time. It's working now. Finally. And that's wither number 4 done. All right, I have my 4 nether stars now, so I can head back to the overworld and I can craft up my 4 beacons. Now to grab up all the resource blocks for the beacons, and that's the first ingredient done. The next thing I need is a bunch of building blocks, which I don't have enough of, so it's back to that chunk to mine up even more stone. Now that I have all my building blocks smelting up, the next item is a bunch of glass, which I can use my melon and pumpkin farm for to get emeralds. And now that I have all the building blocks and glass, it's time to get everything else. First is going to be some observers, then some pistons, then some sticky pistons, and that's everything I'll need to build the farm. But there's still one more thing that I have to get, and that's a bunch of rails, since I'm going to have to move some villagers to be really high up, and rails are going to be the easiest way to do that. There we go, a whole shulker box of rails. I hope that's enough. And I'm also going to make a furnace minecart so I don't have to use powered rails. I've never crafted one of these before, but I think it's just a furnace on a minecart, right? Yeah, it is. Now I need some coals to power it, and we're all ready to go. It's finally time to build the raid farm. I already found an area to build it, and it's going to go right here in the middle of this ocean, right next to my base. I just need to find a chunk to build it in. I think I'm going to do this one right here. And now that I'm here, I have to place 5 smooth stone going in this direction, and then I can outline this entire chunk with glass and fill it in with smooth stone. And now that I have that done, I can start building up the collection system. It's going to be quite large because this farm produces a ton of items. And now to build up the item sorters, and there we go, that's all done. This is where all the items are going to be sorted, and then these 4 hoppers are for extra items, because I want to make sure that I can get every single item that this farm produces. But now that I have that done, it's time to hop down here and build up a water chute that goes pretty high up. This is where the first villager is going to go, so let's fly back to my villager breeder and bring one over. Wait a second, I need my rails. If only you could put villagers on leads, that would make things so much easier. Here's my shulker box of rails. Now before we move our villager, I'm going to make the rail line going all the way over. This is going to be pretty long, and now that I've made it to the edge right here, I'm just going to make a long bridge going all the way over. Okay, and the rails connected. Let's go bring this villager over. I'm going to wait for him to stop, then I'm going to place this minecart behind him. Okay, it looks like it's working, and he's going down and in. Perfect, and he became a farmer. It's amazing. And now that we have this guy, we can continue building the farm. This is where the next villager station is going to go, so it's time to move one more villager. And now we have to let him out of his minecart, just like that, and we're good to go. I've made it to the next villager station, so we have to extend the railway one more time and abduct another villager. Wow, this guy's zooming. Wait, oh my god, what just happened? Wait, what? Oh no, I forgot to link the rail right here and he fell off. Oh my gosh, he's all the way down at the bottom now. I think he's gonna drown to death. Where is he? Oh yeah, here he is. Okay, I'm just gonna let him drown. Sorry. Is he dead yet? Let's see. Oh, here he is. Okay, yeah, he died. I guess we'll have to get another one now. Okay, it looks like we only have 2 villagers left, so just to be safe, I'm gonna turn the villager breeder back on. All I have to do is come back down here, grab all the beds, and place them down right here. All right, now we can steal one more villager and send him over. Okay, it appears to be working this time, and here he comes. And now we can keep on building. Okay, well, I just popped my last totem trying to fly down from here, so I need to be extra careful now. Everything is going wrong this episode. All right, I've got the 4th villager up here, but it's time to keep building. And this is the very top of the farm where the last villager is gonna go. So we have to extend the railway one more time, and oh, wait a second. There's no more villagers. Is this farm working? Okay, it is. We have one right here. We just have to wait for it to grow up. Okay, the villager is finally grown up, so let's send him over. Wait a minute, where'd he go? Oh, the villager ended up right here. Wait, how did that even happen? I have no idea, but we're gonna have to abduct another villager. Oh, and there's none grown up yet, so I'm gonna have to wait. Oh, here it is. Now it's time to move him over, and here he is. Okay, it finally worked. And now I have all the villagers in place on this tower. So the next step is to build the killing chamber down below. Real quick before we do that though, I'm gonna have to drop down some water right here and turn this all into source blocks. Okay, the kelp is all the way to the top, and now to just go down here and break it. And if all goes according to plan, there should be a bubble elevator going all the way from top to bottom. Now that I have this done, I can start working on the killing chamber. But first, I'm gonna have to tear down all of this. And there we go, there's blocks scattered absolutely everywhere. But now that I have that collected, it's actually time to start on the killing chamber, which is gonna go right up here. And I'm just now realizing, but there's one thing that I forgot to bring for the farm, and that's a bunch of armor stands. How do you even craft these? Okay, smooth stone slab. Okay, I can do that. And there we go. That should be more than enough. All right, so half of the armor stands are going to go in this dispenser, and the other half are going to go in this dispenser. And now to add a button right here, and this should dispense an armor stand. Okay, and then I'm also going to need a button right here, which will also dispense an armor stand. And then on top of this cauldron, I have to place one string just like this. This is so when I'm standing in the middle of the farm like this, I can hit this armor stand, and it causes this one to bob up and hit the string. Honestly, a pretty clever design. And now to place a pressure plate on the entrance to the killing chamber, and a line of redstone going to this piston. And now for the final touch on this spawning area, this has to be a lava cauldron. We can grab 1 bucket of lava and place it inside. This is so we can kill the ravagers without them getting stuck up here. And that's the farm all complete. The only thing we have left to do is build the beacon. So let's grab all of this. This thing is going to be huge. Oh my gosh. And there we go. I have all the status effects I need to make this farm work. Now the farm is officially complete. So now I just have to go to a pillager outpost to get Bad Omen, and then I'll be ready to start the farm. I think in my coordinate book right here, I wrote down the coordinates of an outpost. Yes, right here, 660, 760. Okay, that's where I'm going. If I remember correctly, it should be just beyond this hill. And here it is. I'm going to fly up to get the pillagers to spawn below me, and I already see a bunch spawning. Do I see any captains? Oh, there's one over here. There we go. I have Bad Omen. Oh my gosh, my elytra's not looking very good. Hopefully this farm gives me a lot of XP. Wait a second. I need to be careful not to approach the villagers at my base, because I want the raid to start at the farm, not my base. Okay, all seems good so far, and it's time to test out the farm. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Okay, the raid is starting. I have to walk in here, crouch under here, and then start attacking. Let's see if it works. Oh, it's working! It starts slow at first, and then it starts to ramp up. Okay, another raid has spawned. Here they are. Oh my gosh. It's working. I'm gonna sit here for about 10 minutes and we'll see how much loot I can get. Wait a second. I realized I forgot something. I forgot to configure the item sorters. So I think I can walk away as long as there's no raid bar. Let's see. Okay, I can walk away now. And I think everything should just despawn if I fly away. Ooh, look at all those totems. Oh my gosh. And there's a ton of XP right here too. Holy crap. 2 minutes later and the XP is still going. I've gotten almost 2 levels from it so far. Okay, this XP is just not stopping. So I guess we can configure the item sorters while it's going. Let's check these hoppers. Oh my gosh, they're completely overflowing. Okay, we already have a bunch of stuff down here. Oh my gosh. Look at all these totems. I only ran the farm for like 2 minutes. Wait a minute. I actually don't think I built these item sorters correctly. Okay, I think I figured it out. These hoppers right here have to face in this direction. Before they were pointing down, so I think that's what broke it. Okay, I figured out what went wrong and I fixed it. So now I can finally configure these auto sorters. Looks like everything is good. Okay, perfect. Let's get these chests all organized and then I'm ready to try the farm again. Okay, so I just threw all the items from the chests on the floor and look at how laggy it is when I turn around. Oh my gosh. There's so many items. It's insane. I'm getting 15 FPS. Okay, everything is sorted and organized, and this is how many totems I got. Every single one of these shulker boxes is completely full. And this is only from running the farm for about 3 minutes, which is actually insane. But now that I have everything organized, let's fly back over to the pillager outpost and get Bad Omen one more time. And now I can properly test out this farm. Okay, let's wait for it to ramp up. And here they come. Now I'm gonna sit here for about 10 minutes and we'll see how many items I get. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. I have to wait until there's no raid bar to walk out of here. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's completely overflowing. That's not good. I might need a better collection system than this. Oh, and here comes all the XP. Oh my gosh, this stuff is all gonna despawn, isn't it? Wait a second. Are the chests completely full? No way. They are. Oh my gosh. I filled up all of these double chests with random items. That is insane. Let's see how many emeralds I got. Wow. Okay, almost a full double chest and almost another double chest. A decent amount of gunpowder, a decent amount of redstone, also a decent amount of glowstone, and then a whole bunch of random items, including totems. This is crazy, but that was 100 days of building OP farms. If there's any other farms you guys want to see me build, let me know in the comments. But that's gonna be all for me today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!